goodness. Hey everybody, we're taking Faith at home on the road today, so we're heading over to the park. I have my kids with me, so who knows what fun we're gonna have. Join us for the ride. All right, is everybody buckled?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard click.
Okay, good. The click is a good sign. So we have a few parks we like to go to. Today we're trying out a new one. It's close to the church. You okay back there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Coop, you have our bag?
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
In the middle.
Okay. Hey, stay out of it for now, please. You don't need to be digging around in it. Leave it alone. Go ahead, unbuckle. I'll close it. Thank you, though. Okay, listen, when we're in the parking lot, even though there's no cars here, we still need to pay attention, okay? Wait till we get to the sidewalk and then you can run. All right, go ahead. Oh. So it's taken me a long time to kind of create our perfect playground bag, but we inevitably need baby wipes because somebody always gets something sticky on them. And my youngest has really bad allergies, so I carry a box of tissues almost everywhere we go. We always bring snacks, and we have a little blanket that I like to sit on because sometimes the benches aren't the best. Sometimes just a nice change of pace, getting out of your own backyard, visiting a different park, it's so good. It's good for me, different change of scenery, and it's good for the kids. We spent a lot of our time at the baseball diamond this spring, and there were a lot of other kids that were often playing there, which was great because they got to socialize, they got to see friends, but it also came with some struggles. Are you okay? Good talk. So a couple weeks ago when we were at the baseball diamond, Cole, our youngest, had a t-ball game, so I was helping coach, and I was, obviously a little preoccupied with him and his teammates. And Cooper was there playing with some other kids, some of the big kids, and everything looked like it was going just fine from what I could tell. They were running around, they were playing, there were some swings, there was a couple little boys that I recognized. And then towards the end, I noticed that one of the little boys was like really kind of clingy to his mom, which this kid's really extroverted and it didn't seem like him. So we had asked Cooper, what happened that he's over here and he looks really upset. Some other kids were being kind of mean to him. And we were like, oh, that stinks, like that's not fun. And we asked, like, were you mean to him? No, it wasn't me. I'm like, okay. Well, before we leave, we want you to just go say goodbye, make sure, he's okay. And he was like, all right. So when he started to approach this kid, the kid was just bawling. He was so upset. It really broke my heart. And Cooper tried saying bye. And this little boy was like, you were so mean. I'm so mad at you. I don't want to play with you anymore. And you could just see the disappointment on Cooper's face and, the hurt a little bit. So it was a really great parenting opportunity for us. Man, I love background noise, the dogs, the birds. It's awesome. But you could see Cooper was really disappointed about the whole situation. And so it was a great time for us to just kind of dive a little bit deeper and ask him, like, okay, you said other kids were being mean, like, what happened? Hey, bud. You climbed up? All right, just be careful. Okay. And so Cooper was able to explain a little bit more that, some of his friends were they were being mean. They were calling this little boy some names and they weren't really including him in their play. Cooper was adamant that he wasn't calling names, but he also said that he didn't really stop his friends. He didn't tell them like, hey, don't do that. He's my friend too. Or, it's okay. You can still play with us. So in a matter of speaking, Cooper was kind of like guilty by association. What are you doing? Just sitting. Do you need a snack? Come on over. Cole, you want a snack? Sure do. You want to start with the applesauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want some applesauce? All right, make sure, listen, there are garbage cans, so if you finish it, just make sure your garbage goes in the garbage can, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you need anything else? Thank you. Okay. Do you have your top, Cooper? Okay. Go play. It was really hard to watch Cooper kind of learn that tough lesson, guilt by association. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but he certainly could have done some things differently to make the situation a little bit better. So he apologized to his friend that day, and he got to see the friend the next day too, and we were able to kind of talk to the parents a little bit and talk to that kid, and they were able to talk it out and understand a little bit better how each other was feeling and what, you know, both parties could have done differently the next time. And they were put in the same situation just a couple of weeks later. And I was really proud of both boys, because when the other kids started getting a little mean and a little aggressive, if you will, they just kind of removed themselves, and the two of them went and played nicely. So it's hard watching our kids go through some of these lessons, and that was not too terrible. I know there's gonna be a lot more hard situations as the boys grow up and we slowly start to enter those preteen and teen years, but it's important that we walk through these conversations with them and that we help just educate them on the different ways that, okay, you're right, you didn't do anything wrong, but what could you have done differently? It's something we try to talk to our boys about on a somewhat regular basis. One of them is a little bit more sensitive than the other, so there's lots of practice at home about what could we have done a little bit differently.
Can you do one big push?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, you might have to sit over here though. Okay, pump your legs. Do you need to get started or do you need me to start you?
Higher than Cooper.
You gotta keep pumping. There you go. Do you think I can swing? I don't know. This one's a little high. If you find that you are walking through a tough conversation or having some of those life lessons with your children and you have questions or you're not quite sure how to say something or how it might relate to their Sunday lessons, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me or your students' small group leaders. We love connecting with parents and just bringing it all together. So thanks for joining us, and we certainly hope you guys have a great day. All right, boys, let's start picking up. Sure. Let's go to the carousel first. Bye, guys.